Hello, Rune Knights, welcome back. We got interrupted last time, very, very rudely, I might add, by my computer just deciding to poop out on me. Luckily it auto-saves, right? I should have autosave here. Actually, let me just do this. I'll hit continue. And alright, so turn 1, a Battle of Warren. I'm really hoping it auto-saves and does what Tim did last time. Because he was not on guarding the castle hex. He definitely was like out of position moving towards us last time, and he just went right onto the castle hex, which is not a good sign, right? Well, we're gonna see. I mean, she haloed last time. I clearly remember that. That is definitely something that occurred last time. How far out did I move last? I want to do like exactly what I did last time. Basically, is what I'm aiming for right now. That is my goal in life, is just do things exactly the same. I might have been one more out. I might have been right here. That's where I'm gonna go, and just hope that that's the same thing as last time. Okay, this guy goes out somewhere over there. You are going to end up... yeah, I guess right here is fine. Then I think I threw you guys out a little bit towards the front to get around. To get around, round, to get around. Alright, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay, he's doing the damn thing. That's exactly what he did last time. Alright, so okay. If we move them ahead 3, is that going to be close enough to tempt them in? Maybe I should move them ahead 4. One, 2, 3, 4. This is a tough call, because I don't remember exactly how far I moved last time to get the Bahamut to run up on me. How far can Tim move? 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 if he's going on the road, and 5 if he's not. Okay. So if I move you ahead 4, that's only 4 hexes away from Tim. I think 3 is the way to go right here. Yeah, we're going 3. And we're just gonna have to hope I don't regret it. Because I might end up regretting it, like I regret putting this lizard man right here, directly in the way of the things that I want to do. Well, I could still react to everybody that matters, except for Blue Dragon from here. So Mogwai will have to hang out over there. Okay. No. You were heading down this way. Let's just put you... actually, let's put you right here. Yeah. Alright, you can just chill down here, I guess, for now. Because we don't have access to the water, which does mean we don't have access to guaranteed charm, which is unfortunate. Okay. Is he coming in? Okay, but the Bahamut's still coming in. We miss. I mean, that I guess is to be expected. He's got an annoying amount of movement. Don't enjoy that. Are you guys coming at me? Are you guarding the castle? It's like they're committing, but not committing, but committing. Okay. It's 41%. That's rough, my friend. But I can encircle him if I move here. So if I have my wyvern down there, I move Lassie up here. Lassie can eat some hits, honestly. So if I'm willing to do this, and then I'm not gonna attack with my wyvern, because that retaliation hit is too much. So let's just stand by there. And now we got you encircled, which is great news. That's a youch. That's a youchie for sure. Alright. Do we want to throw our react down on Rubino? Probably not, right? But we could throw a react down. Are you winning, son? Well, kind of. You're still alive, Lassie, so that's good. But I did earlier today get my Cyclops killed, trying to get some experience for my people. And I'm in a super tense battle right now because Tim has actually moved off the castle hex for once. I'm not sure how I want to approach it now. Alright, so let's see. How much do you do if you smack him with the glory slash? You do 150. And you have glory impact, which is significantly stronger, but it's not going to be strong enough to... And I don't want to hit two... Yeah, I don't want to eat two counters. I think I could reasonably eat one counter, but two would put me in a place where I'm not feeling all that comfy. So I'll be able to breath up. I could either stone golem or Krotgar him. Yeah, I feel like in a normal playthrough, guard Castle Hex would make it easier because they just like religiously guard the Castle Hex. But on this kind of playthrough, especially with the maps I've been stuck with, it's been a significant hazard to my life. And I think putting it on random even changes it like battle to battle, because I've done this, like I've attacked this castle like 3 times, and the first times they guarded the castle hex every time, and then this time Tim left it. I don't like my iron golem. I feel like even with the encircle is not gonna have a good hit chance at all. Well, I guess we're gonna find out either way. Oh no, I don't want to move you there because, well, I'm gonna have to acid breath through somebody anyway. It's just a coin flip. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I was thinking that it was set for like every battlefield. It was just that way all the time until it was different this time. If I'm gonna have to acid breath through somebody, it might as well be Rubino with his 5 blue orbs. He's gonna take like nothing from that. Alright, let's glory slash him. Get smacked with a tail. And then, who are we reacting? Is it going to be Elena or is it going to be Puck? Puck's gonna be able to do more damage. Yeah, let's Puck it. Puck it! We're reacting him. Okay. Karn, how low is your chance to hit? City 8. That's pretty damn low. 83, but you do like almost negative damage. And how much would Karn do if he hits? 126, so really only 40 more damage. We actually might not even be able to get the kill. Oof. Rough life. Alright, let's move you here. Now your react goes off. How much do you do with a thunder? You do 197 with a thunder. I got to assume an acid breath is going to do in like the 50 range. So that's like 247. Which is like exactly how much he has. I think we have to risk the biscuit here, honestly. 68 is low, but the lizard man I just don't think is going to do enough damage. Karn, my friend, we need you right now. We need you to come through, dude. The other option. Do I have any faith that Elena's gonna do as much damage as an iron golem? I don't. I have no faith of that. She's got 111 attack with a 105 power compared to 121 attack with a... Yeah, no. It's not going to be even close. Alright, Karn, we need this, man. We need this luck right now. Can you pull through for us, please? Yes! Alright. Okay. I got the luck I needed, but honestly, I'm still not even sure. I'm assuming Smaug is gonna do 50 damage with his breath. That might be a big assumption on my part, and by might be I mean probably is. All right, let's move you here. Let's get good old Krokgar. You could hang out up here. Worst case scenario, everything dies. Yeah, I mean, that's my big concern. Because I could paralyze the thing. But earlier today, I charmed 2 things, and when the turn cycled, it just immediately, their charm went away. So I'm not even confident it would stick around. I also wish that, not XP, the XP is going to go to somebody who's not a just random dragon, but that's what we're going to get if we kill it. Are you good? I hope I'm good at this game. Sometimes I feel like I'm good at this game. I guess we're about to find out. If this acid breath is going to do at least around 50 damage, that means I'm good at this game. I got it. Okay. Whew. That's our answer. I'm good at this game right now. Smaug is level 10. Good job, Smaug. Nope, you over-leveled. I'm terrible at this game. I take everything back. Yeah, I mean, you really don't have to be good to find success. Although I am doing a challenge run that's upping the difficulty, so I gotta be a little bit good to find success. Oh, Tim's fine just spamming venom again, huh? That's unfortunate. Okay, they are charging. They're a fire in their lasers. Yeah, I'm used to playing on the Switch controller, actually, which you cycle it by tapping the bumper. And then I've been playing with keyboard and mouse, so I thought I'd be able to cycle it by left-clicking on the Bahamut, because it wasn't currently targeting him. And left-click works that way in other areas of the control scheme. Apparently doesn't work that way on targeting abilities. Now I know. Better Venom than Dimension. Yeah, he did Dimension Lassie across the map earlier today. If you get some time after this fight, I'd like to hear tips, because I'm starting off as a Russian faction to the top right and struggling on normal. I'm bad. I will absolutely, once this battle wraps up, I will hop in there and give what tips I have. Alright, let's Glacial Fury Ranvern here. Oh, that's unfortunate, Lassie. Okay, well, you guys just flailed helplessly at each other for a couple seconds. That was embarrassing on all parts. We'll just all pretend like that didn't happen. Should I just cut my losses and retreat? Because here's the thing, I have multiple people that need healing now. And I've got one nightmare to do the healing. And I mean, I kinda got what I wanted out of this. I killed their Bahamut. They only get like 1.7k money. Yeah, that could be a difficulty early on. They definitely have scary stuff. They've got Hazarov, which, if he doesn't hit, which is highly likely, he's useless, but if he does hit, he wrecks ya. They got Tim, they got their monomerical archdemon, who admittedly out of range for any scary stuff, but she's there. And earlier today, they took my Cyclops from basically 100 to 0 in one turn. So that's got me a little bit jumpy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play it safe and retreat. Honestly, I got a victory here. I don't really need to do anything else. But I will get some XP on the way out. So, who do we want to kill? I think the Rock. Who you want to kill? If you ever played Warcraft 2 back in the day, I believe that was Warcraft 2. It might have been Warcraft 3. The troll headhunters, when you selected them. Who you want to kill? Karn, can you keep on being an accuracy machine? Yeah, you can, buddy. Who said that golems can't hit stuff? That was Warcraft 2. Okay, good. I'm glad my memory is not failing me. Also, I just like registered in my brain when Pick retreats, he just said Chikusho, which is just basically shit. So this little fairy kid is just running away going, shit! Oh, come on. Karn gets all the hits and Lucan can't get a single hit? I mean, I don't really want Smaug to get the kill because he's already over leveled, but I mean, that's free XP. I can see my house from here. I like the foot soldiers when you clicked on them too many times and they go, "Why do you keep touching me?" That was part of the disco cheat. Whew, okay, well, that's fine. We got the Bahamut out of the way, which honestly has been a huge headache for us so far, and we weren't probably going to be able to capture it at any point anyway. So, yeah. And we took out one of the rocks, and we got a dragon we can upgrade. Some good things did just happen there, even though we lost. Alright, a lightning orb. I could put that on pick, actually. MP and int. That sounds right up his alley. Some lightning knuckles. Green band. Blue gloves. Getting all the colors. Okay, getting that levels. Oh yeah, I got Tomas earlier today as well, so I have Team Project Night being activated here. Alright, so I will kind of quickly spend some time on what Anani was asking about. When you say the Russian faction in the upper right, I'm assuming you're talking about Gustava up here. The big thing I would say, and a couple of people already mentioned it, but definitely consolidate. So as Gustava, I believe they're actually in, for the most part, aside from Norbas, the position they start in. You've got 3 castles that need defending to start with. So you want to build 3 teams of 3. You only need 3 knights worth of stuff. When you're picking your knights, obviously your leader is going to be one of them. But when you go to your knights, what you want to do is, so like when I click on Maximilian here, for example, the stats you really want to pay attention to for knights that you're picking, command range is big. Anybody who has a command range under 4, honestly, is not going to be that great. Because when your monsters are outside of your command range, they get significantly weaker, and having a command range of 3 is really limiting. The other thing is character growth. B or above is honestly your ideal, but if you have a knight, like Maximilian's actually a decent example of this, his base stats are already like decently high. Like 95 strength at level 17 as a knight, that's like pretty decent to start with. So I don't mind as much that his character growth is lower. But B or above for the most part is going to be better. The other thing you want to look at is your rune power, because this determines like how many monsters you can have, right? And you can see your leader is pretty much always going to have amazing rune power, but I got Rubino here at level 11 who has 20 more rune power already than a level 17. So he can hold a lot more in terms of monsters. Yeah, Sin is an exception. Sin is very good. Most special characters. So like Pick right here is a special character. You can see nobody else has the class that he has. Most special characters are just going to be good flat out. When it comes to Gustava, I would highly recommend, let's see if I can find him for you here, ignore Coco and Hazarov. They're actually kind of terrible. They both have low command range. Like, look at how low her character growth is. Same thing with Hazarov. He's got better command range and character growth, but he's just not that great, honestly. Like, look how low this dude's agility is. It's 36. He's level 19 with 36 agility. He might as well be a freaking golem. Like, look at this. I got a level 12 golem who has 37 agility. This level 12 golem can hit things better than Hazarov can. So Hazarov has this crazy high strength at 106. He's not going to hit anything with it. So the fact that they start out at tier 2 means they're going to be great for questing. Send them on quests, which I'll talk about that in a second here. When you get Null's pretty decent. See, 4 character growth, 4 range, that's good. Let's see, who else is good? Your monk dude, here we go. Alson is a pretty good choice to start out with. He's got pretty good stats all around. He's got good command range. He's got good growth. He starts out as your tier 3. He's super solid. Agility determines hit chance, yeah. So that's why some things will just have insanely low hit chance, because their agility sucks. Sylvie here is also actually a pretty solid one. She's got good command range, character growth. She is going to do you pretty well. Let's see, who else? There's one other in particular I'm looking for. Jazz is okay, but I think you get her pretty far on into the game. Ivan is okay. He's not the worst, but he's not going to be the best. The last one I'm looking for, the last 2 actually, are these 2. So Ginger is going to be really solid. She's just a really good caster. And then I am actually a pretty big fan, even though her character growth is pretty low. Iona, being a minstrel, is going to give you a lot of utility. So I think she's actually an okay choice. The other ones, you want to send them questing. And the thing about questing, so when you go to your knights, right? When you're looking at your unit information, it'll tell you right here, their preferred terrain. That preferred terrain gives you a hint as to where you want to send them questing. So your archers have a preferred terrain of forests, for example. So you notice when I click on Theodora, over here on the quest options, the outlook goes higher on Aran Forest. And you can see right here, it shows you her level is contributing to that, and her class is contributing to that. If I go to the hills, her level contributes, because she's still a level 10, she's a tier 2. But her class doesn't, so she has lower probabilities here. So I would recommend anybody who's below level 10, send them on XP quests with monsters loaded up, because their monsters will get XP too, until they hit 10, then put them in their tier 2 class, and send them to whatever place they're going to be good at. The exception to that is the Thief class line. They get bonuses like pretty much everywhere, so you can send them almost wherever you want. The Grapplers are good at places that have hills. The Lancers, the female spear class, is good at like valleys. The Knights and Priests are good at plains. And that's kind of your main like default ones that you'll be looking at. So you want them to quest because they get you items that allow you to equip stuff and also can improve the stats of your characters. That way also you could, like I said, with the XP ones, you could kind of beef up some of your weaker monsters to make them better. Let me read some chat things really quick because I've seen some things coming in. Yeah, that's explaining the stats. Level under 10 is flat penalty. Yeah. The in-game tutorial didn't explain, said I knew class this, knew this stuff, but it was determined by the... Yeah, it's preferred terrain is going to be the base thing for it. And then if you have anywhere that has straits like oceans, those are generally going to be your Vikings, which I don't have any of to show an example of that. 10 to 19 is minimum 1 chevron. Training ground is more effective on lower level, lower tier knights. Yeah. The other thing is, and at this point, I think most of the quest knights have been snatched up, so I might not have an example of it anywhere. Let me see if I do, though. Aha, there we go. If you see this icon on any questing things, that means you can potentially get a questing knight. You can't get them from the XP training grounds, so that's never an option. But if you have this right here, you can get them, and you can get some really good knights by questing. For example, I managed to get 2 of the best ones just by complete luck. Ball here, look at that, character growth S, command range 4. He starts out low level, I think he starts at level 3, but he is like arguably one of the best knights in the game aside from leaders. Once you get him leveled up, that's what people will refer to as a project knight. Because he takes a lot of work to get to that high level, but he's great once he does. Tomas starts at level, I think, 11, but he comes with character growth A, command range 4, and because he's level 11, he starts out a little bit stronger. You just don't have as much control over where he goes. It's not guaranteed to get the knight when you see the icon. You can make it so it always succeeds, but you're not actually guaranteed to do it. And depending on the difficulty level you've set, the AI can also get those knights. I think if you play on easy, the AI can't. But any difficulty above that, the AI can also get them, so you're kind of competing with them. Yeah, and there is a set list with, like, some of the prerequisites are like kind of demanding. Like there's, I think the most demanding is you have to send somebody out who has 300 rune power or above. So you basically have to send out like one of your best knights questing. So that can be kind of rough. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. And then when you're summoning, your best summoning pool is going to come from your capital. And you're going to want to obviously prioritize the higher tier stuff. What I recommend is making sure you have a good front line. Then you want about 3 backliners, which are going to be things like your demon. You could always identify a backliner because they have, you know, like nuking spells like Curse, and they're a little bit too flimsy to put on your front line. Surprisingly, if you're low on mana, Goblins are actually pretty damn decent. You can, in a pinch, use them as a frontliner, but if you use them as a backliner and use their Paralyze Wave, especially once you class them up to their Tier 2 and Tier 3 stuff, Goblins are pretty good. So you want a frontline, about 3 backliners, and then supports. I like having 2 healers, and then maybe a pixie on the team. But as long as you got some heals, you're good. Rocks are also good because you could upgrade them into Phoenixes, which have a area heal, so you can kind of put them in the back of your team, and like you got a healing battery more or less. From there, when you go into battles, you kind of set up a formation like you saw in that last battle I was fighting, and that'll help kind of pull you through it. Yeah, she is quite good. It's just that you get her so late that you usually have all your teams set up. So I think she'd be awesome in challenge mode, but maybe not so awesome in... I've never used her in a normal playthrough just because by the time you get her, you're so far along. Yes, you could definitely bait the AI into just fighting weak stuff, for sure. Yeah, don't sweat it, and then when he says monomiracle, if you don't know what that is, you start with one. Every faction starts with one monomiracle. If they get this symbol, all of their stats are better, and their stat growth is also better. Yeah, but I'm like not streamer savvy enough to know how to clip stuff or have the, you know, wherewithal and effort to do that. So that is like all of my beginner tips I can give you. If you have any specific questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them and try to fill in on that. So monsters do have stat growth, yeah, and when you summon them, in fact, I won't use it, I'll just get rid of it, but I'm not going to use my mana for anything else. So when I summon my wyvern right here, right? Watch it just be a monomiracle just because it wants to rub it in my face that I can't use it. Oops. And of course I was impatient. But when it summons there, you could actually see the pluses and minuses, but it'll tell you what the changes from the base stats are here. So this is actually a pretty terrible wyvern I just summoned because its most notable stat, its agility, is lower than it should be. Its int is lower, its MP is lower, but its HP is higher. So every time you summon something, there will be minor variations in its stats that... Yeah, this is a bad one for sure. Let me go in really quick and release that because using it would be a violation of my challenge rules. But yeah, so you basically right now, because you're low on mana, you just gotta take what you get. But for the most part, you're gonna want to try to summon until you get something that's got decent stats. Yeah, if the CP is red, it's not good. And there's sometimes, like, if I was summoning a demon, for example, do I have demons available here? Probably not. They're probably angels. Yeah, so if I'm summoning an angel, right, I don't really care about an angel's strength and agility because the chances I'm going to put an angel on the front line are pretty damn low. So if it has, like, super low strength, super low agility, super low HP, but its int and MP went up because it's a caster, so that's all I care about, that's actually still good. Like, that's a solid summon. If it's like +4 int, +10 MP, but like -4 strength, -4 agility, that's alright. I mean, that's okay. You could do that. Kind of felt like I was outclassed, barely beat them back, but their leader was in the fight, and I'm pretty weak. Yeah, like, what I would say is, and again, the battle I just did is kind of an example of this, don't be afraid to cut your losses. Like, honestly, retreating to get a better tactical situation is oftentimes going to be your best choice. And yeah, if their ultimate leader, the one with the little crown symbol, is in there, just like Too Technical said, if you make them retreat, it ends the whole fight. Alright, so let's see. Let me move my units so I could just quickly compare what I have here. Oh, nope, that doesn't do what it does in Legend of Forsena. Okay, that's annoying. It just moves who you're using. Alright, so what element... Do I need red? I think I need red. Because I've got colorless, I've got all kinds of blue. I got green from pick as well. I mean, black or white could also be an option. You're gonna have black covered though, so it's either white or red that I need at this point. I feel like red's probably the wisest move because I have so much blue, it makes me kind of weak to green. So having you be red, I think, would be nice. Yeah, the other thing I would recommend is focus fire, right? Like you're saying they have all the big beefy units in the way. Just pick one thing you want to whittle down. Because a creature, like this is a rule I learned playing D&D, right? A creature at 10% health and a creature at 100% health do the same amount of damage. So if you can kill something, kill it, because then it can't do damage. Wait, it said one more class up. Who else can class up here? Aha, Hughes. Alright, so yeah, I got a bunch of class ups, or not class ups, level ups from questing as well. Do I have any proficiency changes to do? None that could actually proficiency change. Alright, so that got us there. Let's figure out, Maximilian is going to keep on XP questing, and actually hold up, because we need Ball in that as well, and Tomas. You guys all XP quest. Temple Knights are going to the valley. Grappler is hills. And where do I want to send Hughes? I actually think the straight would be good. The jaw weapon type, whatever it is for monsters, I need those and I don't have any, and I could potentially get class up items there. So let's do that. They're all questing. What do we have over here? Yeah, if you're really low on mana and you find yourself just repeatedly losing battles, what I'd recommend doing is retreat back to a choke point, honestly. So like right here, for example, Belfram is an amazing choke point for Gustava, because you could hold this, and then all you have to do is have 6 knights that are viable. You can quest out everybody else, and you have options to attack if you need to attack out from there. So don't feel like you have to hold all your castles. I think people often in strategy games spread themselves too thin and end up screwing themselves over. Alright, let's class up our angel over here. Get an archangel. Yes, sounds good. Alright, and then question time again. Will at this point is sufficiently leveled, and so are his monsters. Let's send him to the hills. And these 3 can go to the forest. How does mana income work? So every castle you can see right here, this number is the amount of mana you get, and then you add that all together and subtract it by, where is it, the there we go, upkeep mana of every monster. And I'm pretty sure there's a is it nation statistics that show you that? Yeah, so you can see my mana income and my upkeep mana. I actually have terrible mana income right now. I've only got 30. I just haven't noticed because I don't use it for anything. So you can see how that kind of arithmetic works out for you there. No, we're not sending out Leonora. Plains. Alright. I want to try to do one more battle today, so that's what I'm going to do here. Also, yeah, taking out that that Bahamut, I think that was like, they were at 14,000 before, so I think that was a solid 3k of their combat power was just that Bahamut. That was a big win. Yeah, a lot of like the non-capital places are gonna have lower, so you can see like my capital's got 568, but Lawrence only has 216. Harmonia's got 223. Alright, let's end this phase and get to the fight. Oh, no, get to the cutscene. Your Grace, there are major reports coming in. It seems the shinobi have declared themselves a new nation. This is super weird to me, by the way, because every nation gets this cutscene, like, surprisingly far into the game, but if you're the shinobi, they declare on turn 1 that they're a new nation. And then, like, a year later in game time, everybody else is like, oh, the shinobi have declared themselves a nation. I don't know, it seems like a weird disconnect where the people writing the stories weren't on the same page. I see, they've established a country in the hopes of gaining freedom. That hope is going to unify them into a formidable enemy. Della's daughter Talia has taken over as their new chief mother. We should keep a close eye on this new threat. Alright, what do we got here? This is slightly more attackable than it's been in the past, but we still run into the problem with this one of this horrendous battlefield that forces me into a bridge choke point that I can't deal with. Yeah, but refusing to recognize and, like, not even knowing they exist is a slightly different thing. And, like, I know back in the day it took time to get information, but, like, Norzaleo is their neighbor. Like, I'm able to attack here in one season. Like, the news that they have declared themselves a nation and that they're at war with all the other nations would travel way faster than that. Just use flyers, yeah. I think I could... Oh, that's a lot of demons. If they get time to set up their artillery line, they will just nuke something out of existence. But I mean, like, 1,000 of their CP, like 1,200 actually of their CP is just from revenants. Their front line is almost non-existent. Yeah, we're gonna try attacking into this. Worst case scenario, we'll just try to kill some more of their creatures like last time. And you know what? We're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to do one of these attacks today because I have work tomorrow and I will need to go to sleep after that. So, end the phase. See how our invasion goes. Now the question is, are they on fanatically guard the castle no matter what, or charge forward if the enemy is even remotely close to you? That seems to be their two modes. There is an entire Brigandine Discord, that is true. You should definitely join it. What is that? It's so cute! Hey, I may look small, but I'll have you know I'm a fully fledged rune knight. I hear my daughter making, like, weird grunting sounds. Sorry, when you're a parent you get distracted by kid sounds. I'm trying to figure out if these are sounds of, like, distress or it's just her playing around not wanting to go to sleep. Okay, she was playing around not wanting to go to sleep. Haha, come with me, little one. I've got the perfect piece of art for you. I've actually never seen this interaction before. Excuse me? Just so you know, I would never join Gustava. I can't believe you'd underestimate us Barretts. I mean, that's understandable. This one's a pretty friendly Discord community, but, I mean, yeah, we're not gonna force you to join up if you don't do that kind of thing. Playing hard to get, Very well. Everyone, grab that Barret. Yeah, I've been in this Discord for about a month, and there hasn't been any off behaviors, so... Okay, let's get our formation all set up. Our caudal's a little bit upgraded now, which is nice. Gonna have a little bit more oomph behind them. Let's get you over here. Get ready to get on the water. I actually also just realized that Smaug is the red dragon. It's very fitting. Oh, okay, they're on actually going for the kill mode. Yeah, I think that's the upside to the Brigandine community, is most of us are people that like grew up with the original Brigandine, and as a result, we're all old folks. We're all geriatrics. Found this game due to a YouTuber Twitch streamer called Das Tactic. I feel like I've seen that guy's channel around. That for some reason that name sounds familiar to me. Yeah, the original one was easy to miss, unfortunately. It was one of those kind of cult classic games that was really good, but for some reason not that many people played it on the PS. You can heal from back here, but not get weaknesses in. That's a bummer. Alright, are they coming in? Tim, melee. Yes, okay. That's not as yes, that hurts, but it's okay. We can gloriously slash him in return. Alright, so here's the deal. I need to paralyze that archdemon and kill Tim. That's not asking for too much, right? The thing is, paralyze is not a guaranteed capture like Charm is. But my siren... I was about to say my siren's not in the water, but can I get my siren in the water with React? Usually, like, for games I really like, I highly discourage piracy, but, I mean, Brigandine, the original one, is, I mean, it's abandonware at this point. Nobody's making money off of that thing, so by all means, ISO it away. That's how I play it. Actually, I have a copy of it still, but I play it on my computer through an emulator. And there's even a really good mod for it to mod Grand Editions, so... Okay, I need to figure out what are my chances of killing this wyvern. What's your movement? Because once you get to the water, your mobility 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So all I have to do is kill this wyvern, which means that you wouldn't have to move around this way. You would be able to hit the water right down here, which would get you an instant charm, or a guaranteed charm, on this archdemon. Okay. But I have to be able to kill that wyvern. I think I can do it. I hope I can do it. Please tell me I can do it. The thing is, I might be trying to... Should I just focus on killing Tim and let Pick paralyze the archdemon? Because paralyze is still a decent chance of capture. Hold on, is there like a is there an in-game elements, classes? Where is statuses? I'm looking to see, because I know that Charm is 100% capture rate. What's the, for Paralyze? Stats and elements, spaces, troop move, quest, summon, classes, combat, maybe? Monster retreat and capture. If a knight is forced to retreat, monsters may... Yeah, but that doesn't tell me... Yeah, this is one thing that I'm not a huge fan of in games. I like to have, like... I don't mind, like, RNG and, like, telling me, like, oh, you know, I don't know how much damage this is going to do, but I should be able to know how much Paralyze increases the chance. Paralyze and Petrify are a 30% bonus chance? Yeah, that's not high enough at all. Okay, well, that kind of helps me make my decision. So I can get him down to 280, but only a 66% accuracy right there. That's bad. This gets him down to 336. Certainly wish that this Nightmare was on Rubino's team so that I could weakness this guy. But it's actually tied with Pick, okay. Yeah, but that's still a coin toss, right? If it's 15% originally and it adds 30, that gets me up to 45%. Ugh. We're just in kind of rough life territory, honestly. Alright, well here's the deal. I know that this this Koodle right here, which I still don't have a good nickname for this at all. Most of my other things I've named, but not this. This can't hit Tim or anybody I want it to hit anyway, so I might as well go see how much damage it does here. Give it a nice, solid thumping. And I'm gonna react the mermaid anyway, because if I don't use her to charm, she can still fire a frost off at Tim twice, which is solid. At the start of the game, I would honestly quest at the start of the game and get your teams together, because you have a couple turns of like a grace period where the enemy won't attack you. And I think it's best to kind of make use of that time as much as possible. Alright, let's slash with Glory. Nice crit, that's good actually, that's really good. He gets a crit back, but that's fine. If everything goes according to plan, he's going to be dead before anything can come of that. You can't do anything, really, so let's just Ice Breath with you. Yeah, exactly what 2 Technical's saying. Attack, retreat, and just build up your levels that way. How much are you going to do with the Thunder? That gets him down to 133. That's not going to be enough to guarantee the kill, is it? Alright, well let's punch this guy in the face. Can you even kill this, is the question. No, you can't. So it's kind of a moot point anyway. So we're gonna have to flip the coin, man. Paralyze. And it's only a 44% chance to paralyze. Oh man. Okay. No. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. Who, buddy? Alright, well, we're trying it. Okay, well, suddenly life has just become more difficult. We might not get a monster out of this at all. We might just have to accept that sometimes life kicks you square in the nuts, and that's all you get, son. That's actually not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Oh. Oh Lord, no. Okay, I think we're still in good territory. I had actually intended to move that lizard man so that Elena can get the attack in on good old Tim there. But I didn't move the lizard man. 83%? I mean, that's not guaranteed. Let's heal our boy. Please don't miss this. Y'all, we're about to see some bad stuff go down right now. You had an 83% chance. You had an 83% chance. Bye, pick. Okay. Oh, there's Karn and Elaine. You had an 83% chance. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord, lord. Okay, that's fine. Rubino's gonna they definitely could have killed Rubino, by the way, if they focus fired him. This could have been so much worse. Because we're still gonna be able to kill Tim here. Oh. Great googly moogly. 83% chance, y'all. And we absolutely cannot retreat now, because if we do, we lose way too much. Alright. So we're gonna ice breath through here, because we can. We're going to Caudal over here. I mean, 64%'s not great. Of course, that's the one that hits. Not the 83%. 64%. An imp is very good, specifically because you can get react when they get to a gremlin. But, like, yeah, protect is great. Sometimes pulling out the clutch silence is pretty good. Now the question is, yeah, I should just give it to Rubino. Y'all, watch me miss this 98% chance to hit right now. Are you ready for this miss? Here it comes. Hey, I took his magic helm. I let my guard down. No, I think it was I who let my guard down. Oh, we got the demon! Okay, all is forgiven. I don't care about the 83% chance to miss. Like, we got the demon without paralyzing or charming it. Great googly moogly. That is 100% worth. We got that 15%. So we hit the 17% miss chance, but then we got the 15% capture chance. Like, Mana Miracle Archdemon, that is the best case scenario. We beat them. This is the first castle we've managed to take. I'm fine ending tonight's stream on that. We're gonna have to deal with the pick being wounded situation, and I do think for this run, since it's my first go at the whole Nuzlocke thing in Runersia, I'm not gonna have the leaders being wounded can never use again rule. But I'm probably going to do this again for another faction, and I will probably do it then. But I'm still kind of getting the lay of the land, because I'm really familiar with how to do challenge runs in Forcina and Grand Edition, because I played that so much, but I'm not as familiar with the AI and stuff in this one. Oh, in a challenge run? Oh yeah, when I do a challenge run, you bet. Like, because like you said, you can dismiss leaders, right? So that actually sounds way more fun in a challenge run. Everybody's starting out at level 1. Yeah, I do fully intend. In fact, I was going to mention this on the Discord. I'm not sure how familiar you are with Nuzlocks, but there's actually a pair Nuzlocke format called a Soul Link. And I was going to say, since you like doing challenge runs too, at some point we might want to, like, if you're down, consider how to convert that into Brigandine and do like a duo challenge run. Because I think that would be pretty awesome, but it would require some reworking, obviously, to figure out how to make it work in Brigandine. But yeah, if you're down at some point, when we both have challenge mode open and want to actually use it, that might be a cool thing to do. Whew, okay, we finally took a castle. It only took like a million years, but we got a castle. And we can deal with Cornwern next time. Because, man, that was mentally draining, that roller coaster of emotions at the end of that last battle, man. But that is exactly why I love challenge runs. Like, you don't get that level of yeah, you don't get that from normal mode. Oh yeah, multiplayer Grand Edition with Valkos, Trigger, and Frost yeah, absolutely takes priority. So, how often do I stream? Unfortunately, I am a pretty inconsistent streamer because it's 100% a hobby for me, and I got a job and family to focus on, but my plan right now is to try to do at least one stream per weekend. So for me, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with maybe more in the evenings. For the most part, if I do stream, it's probably going to be starting at like 7 or 8 p.m. Pacific time, because that's around the time that my daughter is going to bed, so that's when I get free time. So yeah, that'll be when I do come up, if I do. But if you're on the Discord, I will put a message in it when I go up, and then also just following on Twitch. Sorry I can't be more consistent, because that's all I got. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I did appreciate you being here. And Anani, if you have any other questions, anytime, feel free to ask them. I always want to encourage more people to play Brigandine because I love this game and I want to expand the community for it. So yeah. Yeah, YouTuber, solo game dev, and work a full-time job. Yeah, you're like a little bit busy, right? You got a couple things on your plate. Alright guys, well, good night, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!